This is the Keck building where you'll find our physics faculty offices as well as lab spaces. The first physics course that you'll take as a part of the core curriculum is actually a half semester of special relativity. And what's so cool about this course, in addition to the fact that most people haven't had it before in high school, is that you start with really simple, totally intuitive assumptions, and by the end of the half semester course, so just in about 7 weeks, you get to talking about things like, why does my clock run slow if I'm moving close to the speed of light? Or if I'm going really, really quickly, why do I actually get shorter? And all sorts of strange, seemingly paradoxical things like that. My favorite moment when the power of physics really struck me was on the last lecture when my professor came in all dressed in black, very somber, and explained that today in class we were going to talk about why atomic bombs were so destructive and how all of the physics that we had learned up to that point explains why just a couple of bombs can take out a whole city and more. For me, that really hit home because I felt like I not only knew why science was powerful, but also that I, as a scientist, had power and had to think about how to use that responsibly. You will also take a physics lab, which is all about taking seemingly simple experiments and getting results that are not quite ideal and trying to figure out, how do I analyze this data, what conclusions can I actually make from them, and how am I going to explain all these weird things that I never expected. It's a really cool lab course because it really teaches you to talk about what you saw rather than talk about what you think you should have seen. One of the big misconceptions that I get on my tours is people say, you're just a small school, you must not actually do any substantial research. And that's a huge misconception because we do a lot of research. Every single one of our faculty members, whether in the STEM fields or in the humanities, social sciences, and arts, has their own research projects going on, as well as student researchers who help them with that. If you're an undergraduate here, fear not, you'll do plenty of research. Our research programs here are very teaching focused. So what that means is that instead of saying, okay, I'm running a huge lab with this hierarchy of postdocs and grad students and then undergrads, and I need to get this data quick, so I'm going to give all of the cool jobs the postdocs who can get that data faster. It's about teaching that undergraduate, okay, this is how you form a research question, this is how you use the equipment, this is what our data looks like, and this is how you analyze it. And now let's write it up, we're gonna take it to a conference and present it. And that's really cool because for students who haven't had the opportunity to do real research in high school, here's your chance.